Knifedope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. My dope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Got this package late last night. And when I say late, I mean late, goddammit. Came to the crib and it was waiting on me. And there's something special in this hoe. You know I never shit you, right? This was a recent acquisition that I had sent off to the legendary, and I mean goddamn legendary, don't want to give out his address, but John Miller, otherwise known as BGM Knives. Now I have a short but an illustrious career, or rather history, with Mr. BGM, aka John. I've sent him 3 knives. This was the 4th one for reprofiling, regrinding, and he knows what the fuck he's doing. You know, he really does. Great guy, fast turnaround time, fantastic pricing. So what I decided to do for this video, instead of just making it just all about this one, we're gonna revisit my other 3 regrinds. I'll just briefly show those, and then we're gonna open this goddamn thing. I think this is gonna be big for you guys. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy this. But first, if you do enjoy the content, I'd ask that you would share, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, goddammit. It does help the channel. It does trick that algorithm, and it does help your boy to go viral. Okay, enough of that shit. On a side note, I'd also heard a couple of, there was another thread somewhere that was talking about the importance of the like button. I really never thought, you know, granted I say that shit in my little spiel, but I really don't give a fuck, you know? I mean, I'm just trying to share my dope with y'all, chop it up in the comments, but I guess it's pretty important, that like button. So I'm gonna ask you fuckers, mash it, goddammit. It's free. Either mash the down, you can tell me I'm doing a bad job, or mash the thumbs up, but goddamn mash something. Coming in hot. This was the first knife that I had ever sent out to BGM for a regrind. This one is the legendary Hinderer Eclipse. This was my first Hinderer, and up to this date, my only one. And I love it. Shout out to the kid, Duty Low, 1/2 with the Thebladecartel. He's the whole reason why I even got this knife, full disclosure. He was a Hinderer man before me. And he introduced me to the brand, and I felt I had to do it. So I love it now. This one was a flat grind. I had this wonderful deep hollow grind put on it. You can see the finish difference. You know, now this used to be a working finish. Now we have this nice belt satin, so the contrast looks great. Also had that swedge put on the spine there. This also was a flipper at one time, so I had the flipper removed and that finger choil. This is one of my favorite knives in the collection. I don't ever see this going anywhere. Of course, you never say never, but I'm saying never, goddammit. So that is the first one from Mr. BGM, one of his services. Okay, number 2 on the agenda was this goddamn beauty right here. Favorite knife in the collection thus far. You've seen her, you know her goddamn name. We're talking about the McNeese Mac 2 3.5 rendition, an illustrious CPM magna cum laude. That's right, magna cut. You know, this particular version, full disclosure, and I'm not just trying to boost myself, I have not seen anyone else with these jig scales. I'm sure they're out there, obviously, but I just haven't seen anybody really post them. If you have this, consider yourself blessed. If you have this knife, consider yourself blessed. But this was, you know, one of the earlier versions of the Mac 2. Now I believe they all come with hollow grinds. I could be speaking out of class on that, but I'm pretty sure that that's customary now. But when you know, this one, I had to buy it on the secondary. Got this, I think, in December of 23, and I had to send it over to John. He did his magic once again. That wonderful deep hollow grind. You can again see the blade contrast, or rather the finish contrast. Swedge was also put on this one. I had contemplated putting that finger choil on this one, and You know, after second thought, I think I do kind of regret not doing that. But nonetheless, it is beautiful. It's one of a kind at this point, and it's in my collection. So that's number 2. All right, number 3. This one was the most recent one that I had sent to BGM. And this is also a legendary knife with a cult following at this point. And this is the Demco AD 20.5. Hold on a second as my daughter comes in here coughing. My 4-legged daughter. Yeah, this one, you know, I think, as a matter of fact, 2023 version of this knife, I think they're either coming with a full skinny flat grind, but they, you know, the hollow, I don't think they do. Maybe they do. Maybe they are starting to come with hollow grinds. I don't recall, but I know that at this point, this one did not have it. It had a high flat, and it really wasn't that slicey. So, you know, I saw a vision with this knife. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Mama, please stop, honey. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had a vision with this knife. You know, I wanted it to be a nice hollow grind. I wanted it to be super slicey, thin behind the edge. And John was able to accomplish that for me. You know, his work is just exquisite, and I love it. So that was number 3. Now here comes this most recent one. This one, I think, to be honest with you guys, I'm excited about this. I had seen pictures. He sent me pictures when he did it. I think this one may be the best one thus far, okay? This is a recent acquisition, and I believe as of right now, I gotta be the first motherfucker to be doing this. But not to toot my own horn, but I'm gonna toot that motherfucker. Unboxing knife is gonna be this great budget pickup. This one is the Mini Dundee from Best Techman. Let's get to it. Don't wanna cut into the package. Make sure the product is right there. Woo! This bitch is slicey as a fuck. All right. Like I mentioned, this is the first, at least, and here it is. This is the Mayhem. Now, if you guys are familiar with the Mayhem, it's by Vosteed. This comes with a dual grind, but it's a dual flat grind. And I wanted more than that. Woo! Look at this. We have a beautiful, deep hollow grind on this fucking thing. Also have that swedge put on top. You can see this was a full black blade. Initially, this came, like I said, with the compound grind. We had 2 different angled flat grinds. A lot of people complained about it, and I wanted it deleted. Shout out to my homeboy, Brett. Mr. Brett was the one who actually pushed me to do it. I had contemplated it, but then I figured that I wasn't going to do it. And Brett said, no, motherfucker, you need to do it. So I did it. And it's exquisite. Super slicey. This is going to be a fucking workhorse of a knife. It is going in the pocket this morning. So this is number 4. And I think as of thus far, this is probably my favorite. Cannot wait. I'll tell you, out the gate, I can tell a big difference in the deployment. You know, before the regrind, the knife was, it's a big, thick knife. And you would feel that whenever you flicked it open, you know. Not that it was hard, but it was a lot. Now I can just fling that shit up there. It was a little bit more force, you know, was needed to deploy the knife. That's not the case anymore. I'm gonna call this the destruction grind. You can see here, he told me about this. That was gonna have to be removed. That's where it actually said, oh, okay, never mind. You can still see the M390 on there, but I believe it said Vosteed too. You know, I love it. Big shout out to you, John. You impressed again. If you guys have any thoughts of doing a regrind, a flipper delete, a finger choil, check out BGM Knives. Great dude, American company, local. When I say local, I mean United States. He's out there in New Hampshire, I believe. Yeah, NH, New Hampshire. Yeah, that is New Hampshire. Check him out on IG, BGM Knives. Let me know what you fuckers think. I'm happy. Doing it for the culture. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something. Cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!